football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12 before he pushes and left that one in the end zone. The Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. As the first down is still going.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
So here comes second down, and now every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They start this playoff game with a pass. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback. finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. A short completion of the tight end. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw again. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is taking advantage of an opportunity. Their own offense scores on the opening drive. Now a big sack here on 3rd down. Big decision here on your own side of the 50. Do you go for it or do you punt and give that offense the ball back?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Good throw, complete to the tight end. Tackled, but 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, they're going to throw it. There's contact on the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Hurricanes will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And throwing again on second and 10. He lets it go on the move. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So quickly, one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Design quarterback run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle with a huge gain down to the 15.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Trapped again in the pocket.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. We'll hand it off. brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it second and short. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up. On first and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Shotgun formation here on third down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's
looking for a man deep down the left side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going, or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They get the second half started with the running play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver makes the catch.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Canes will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? The quarterback keeps it on the option. First down, looking for more now. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Catch made over the middle, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down.
Blitz and a quick sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And the Sooners are in the red zone. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
No, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. A completion makes it second down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
But to pick up the third and short through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set, second down play here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And the field goal is good.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team able to bring him down. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense walk through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. They'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw it again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Comes up with the catch. And they ran them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Excellent catch and run by the senior. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down one and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it? Or do you go for the lead?
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember, they got to go quick.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Handoff to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but